Hi Capricorn, this is Mary Street and this is your comprehensive angel oracle card reading for the month of May 2016. To learn more about my new client reading specials, please visit the links below. Please like and subscribe and share these messages with anyone you feel may be open to them. So before we start your session, as a reminder, I am giving away a 15-minute reading this month. All you need to do is watch the video. I'll be asking a question and then place your comment in the comment box below. That will automatically enter you into the drawing. So good luck to all of you. Alrighty, so we're tapping into a new energy this month, Archangel Radziel. And for those of you who aren't familiar with this Archangel, he is said to be the keeper or of the original ideas and also to unlock the secrets of the soul. So if you are creative and you have a book inside of you that you've not yet brought forward, or you are ready to bring forth a product out to the universe, but you can't seem to get going, or you don't know how to actually get there, sit in meditation with this Archangel and ask him to help you with what the next step is, or the first step is. Alrighty. He's also said to help those who are interested in unlocking their ESP. So if you are interested in developing your psychic ability, again, sit within meditation with this Archangel and ask him to step forward to help you unlock that ability as well. Alrighty, so Raziel appears to me to be a deep purple. I'm going to ask you to place a deep purple rose over your heart chakra. I'm going to anchor the energy of Reiki there. It'll disperse as needed throughout your day, and know that anytime you need an infusion of Reiki, simply come back and watch this video. I'm also going to use a new and non-traditional Reiki symbol called angel wings, and I just really love this because it connects us with divine source as well as allows us to communicate with the angelic realm. And who doesn't want to do that, right? All right. So all you'll need to do is follow along and just place your attention where I lead you. Alrighty. So first off, I'm going to ask you to place your attention on your your heart chakra. And then I'm going to set the chakra there. Take a deep breath and draw that all the way through. Alrighty, now place your attention on your crown chakra. I'm going to set the angel wing symbol there. Take a deep breath and draw that all the way into your crown. Now take one more deep breath and draw the entire energy all the way through your energy body. Very good. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and start the main portion of your reading. And the first card is for your career area. And I'm using the Healing with the Angel cards by Doreen Virtue. And here's your card for your career study. So, if some of you have been thinking this month is a time to go back to school to up your skill set or to move in an entirely different direction, I'm getting a lot of clients this year, especially it's a 9-year numerology, where we're closing the door on things that no longer serve us. Perhaps we're in a dead-end job, or we just don't feel like we're in service to others. It's time now to really get it together, to really consider school. So perhaps you're waiting to go back to school in the fall, and a few things need to be put into place. But honestly, I've seen it so many times over and over again that once we make a decision, the universe conspires to help us. So really give it some thought around really what it is that you want to do to serve. And honestly, my feeling about asking people, should I do this or should I do that? Sometimes people often negate our own soul's path out of fear. So, oftentimes parents will come in and, I really want my kid to make money, and, I want him to be this thing and that thing. And then I'll ask, well, what does Johnny want to do? Well, he doesn't want to do any of that. He wants to be a musician, and, those musicians never make any money. I'm like, really? But if someone really has a passion for music, and there are so many avenues now with the advent of the internet, and also with collaboration, people actually truly can make divine income from doing what they want. Take away the money aspect and follow Honestly, the passion, your soul, because whatever you do, people are going to be inspired to work with you. Sure, there's 1,000 psychics out there, but it's really the service and the love that you bring forward that draws people to you. And I've learned that lesson time and time again. So come to it with passion and power, and the money will follow. I promise you. I'm living proof of that. Alrighty, so we're going to move now into the finance area of your reading, and this area is governed by Archangel Radziel. And here's your card for finances. Let's see what it is. Trust. Trust that everything's going to work out for you. So trust that, you can get your finances in order this month. Trust that divine income is going to come to you. One of the things I see around money manifestation a lot, and I've really had to work on this, is every time I get fearful that, clients aren't going to show up or this, that, and the other is going to happen. Literally, it's like I just put the brake on the car and it literally stops the flow of energy. So I've had to work really, really hard to negate any negative thoughts that come into my head when it comes to creating divine income. So there's always a product to be made. There's always collaboration, as I just mentioned. There's always a way to get your work out there. And perhaps you need to just get out of your head and move into your heart and allow the angels to help you to move forward. I mean, Raziel is a perfect example of an angel who can help you with this. So sit in meditation. If you have oracle cards, oftentimes I will use the tarot to suss out an idea. So tell me a little bit about this idea. If I do this, what will be the outcome? And then look at the cards. And if that doesn't work for you, I'm always available for a reading, but you might want to sit there and try this yourself, or sit in meditation and say, what's the very first step I need to do to move forward with this idea? And oftentimes that actually really works really well. So see what works best for you. But this month around your finances, trust that it's coming forward for you. Alrighty, so we're moving now into the health portion. Well, the card came out really quickly. This is Archangel Radziel. Guardian angel. So your guardian angel is always around you, around any health concerns that you have. And it also might be a health concern that you might have for somebody else, perhaps one of your relatives. So know that their guardian angels are also helping them with their health, and that if you can hold sacred space by sending the situation love and light rather than worry, that's going to actually help the universe in many ways bring answers forward. So when I sit in meditation and I do healing work with clients, it is such a divine space. And when we work from the heart center where all healing begins, it's such a beautiful thing to see the energy of somebody's, I think it's like their continents just shift and change, even if it's just merely to help them be calm. If they're in a space of perhaps moving on into spirit, allowing them to move through the process in their own divine way, and allowing them perhaps to have a peaceful death is the answer. And healing is not within our own continents. Healing comes from God in whatever form that looks like. But oftentimes, if you can hold sacred space and just allow love and light to shine through, that actually literally helps spirit move through the process very, very quickly and in a loving and in a kind way. Alrighty, and it is within our power to do that. Everyone can hold sacred space for anyone through the healing process. Alrighty. I'm also getting that perhaps you might be a sounding board for someone who is dealing with some health issues, and perhaps they might need an advocate to go with them so they can hear, have another set of ears to hear what's going on for them, even if it's just to take notes for them. So perhaps this month that might come up for you as well. And what a blessing that would be to really be an advocate for somebody. Alrighty, so we're moving now into the relationship portion of your reading. A card came up quickly. It's a reverse card around your relationships. Let's see what it says. Romance. So romance is reversed. So perhaps romance is a little delayed. So when cards come up reversed, there's either a delay, a new direction, Perhaps it is the inverse of the card, which means there's not romance coming in this month. Or it could be that there might be an influence, someone who might be negatively influencing the romance. So wherever you are in the spectrum of this, my feeling though is it might be a little bit delayed. So perhaps there's some inner work that you need to do in order to bring forward the romance that you're truly looking for. Or is it your relationship is not romantic because you're not putting the time and effort into it? Maybe that's really what's going on there. So if you're currently in a relationship, really consider putting more time and effort into the relationship this month to move it forward, if that's what you're looking for. You know, we can't always rely on our partner to fulfill that end of it for us. It has to also come from both parties. So, you know, sit in meditation again and ask, you know, where am I lacking perhaps in this relationship? What can I do to enhance the romance in this relationship? You know, partnerships are work. They don't always have to be a ton of work, but it is work on a daily basis to be conscious of where we are in our own energy, especially if we have a partner. Alrighty, so moving on, I'm going to draw one last card for you for this month, and it's just going to be a message from your angels. It can pertain to any area: career, finance, health, or relationship. Before I do, here's your question. What angel do you connect most with, and why? And I'd love to hear your answer. Just place it in the comment box below, and again, that automatically enters you into the drawing. So I'm going to choose one last card for a message from your, yep, that card came out really quick and it fell down, but here's your card. Playfulness. So this month, whatever you're doing or not doing, add a little play. I shouldn't say not doing, but whatever you're doing this month, add an element of playfulness to it. Oftentimes what I see, and in my own self, is we don't have the energy behind a project because we don't have the playfulness or the childlike energy behind it. We can't see it for the beauty, for the simplicity of what it is. Oftentimes we get in our head and it becomes so complex. It loses its joy and its steam and its power, and then we just don't move forward with the project. So whatever comes up for you this month, remember this card and add an element of playfulness. I often find with creative projects especially that when we come to it from a place of creation for ourselves, and we are in the process and in the zone of creating, that's actually when you actually feel the love pouring out of your heart and into the product that you're creating. And with it, the playfulness and the joy attaches to the item. And I've seen this time and time again. And in my own personal life, when I was making jewelry, I didn't start out to create jewelry to sell. Very honestly, I was creating products, or I wouldn't say products, but jewelry to go with outfits that I was putting together. So I wouldn't find anything in the store, and I thought, you know, maybe I can make the jewelry. And then what happens is it just kind of snowballed, and people saw my work, and they wanted to know where I got it, and then from there, it became a cottage business for me, and I ended up doing very, very well with it. So again, it wasn't something that I had planned, but it just kind of manifested and moved forward from that point. And seriously, like all I was doing was creating things that I really loved and I really enjoyed, and people just liked what I did. So again, it was not like I'm going to sit here and make this product and then, you know, people are going to like it. I came from it, again, from a place of playfulness and joy. So try that this month. Alrighty, well, it was a blessing to read for you this month, and I look forward to seeing you next month.